So guys, this is another classroom. This one does not have even chair. Come, let me take you. Come. This is primary what? Two. This is primary 2, right? Yeah. This is primary 2. Look at how our young children. Look at primary 2. The Benue State this period of time. Look at. This is our brothers. Leaders of tomorrow. Look at where they are sitting to learn. How can they learn in this kind of environment? Come, bring the camera. Come. Come in. Good afternoon, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is for. Hey, it's okay. It's not small. This is primary 1. This is their teachers. Look at the environment where. Look at the environment where our children are learning. Primary 1. Are you trying to tell me that in your time this was how it was? This was not how it was. I'm calling on Nigerian government. Please do something. At the best.
A few moments later.
Many are willing to donate towards the building of the schools. I am from South Africa. I will donate as well.
Nigerians, I've opened a GoFundMe called Back Body. Shame on you. It will be in a history that South Africa has raised, donate money to build schools for Nigeria. Experience is the great teacher. Nigerians, please come with me. I want you guys to read all these messages with me. Hi, I'm Kim from South Africa. I saw your video regarding the school's condition in Nigeria. Regardless of what is happening now, yes, please, do understand us as South Africans. We do not hate Nigerians at all. With that being said, please, do create a GoFundMe that will enable us Africans to contribute, and we will build a school for Nigeria. That is South Africans. Shame on Nigerians. This was a good morning, Mr. Frank. As a South African, we are a real supporter. We really support you with your movement to change the life of your people. Guys, you have to stand up and fight for the government and remove poverty in your country. Nigerians are selling drugs here in South Africa. They are up and down with drugs. So as South Africans, we stand up to fight for our country. And please, we can support you for whatsoever you want to do. Open a GoFundMe and we'll support you. That is another South Africa. Hi, my brother. Why don't you start a fundraising from Nigeria so that you people can contribute and other countries as well can contribute? I'm a South African, but I can contribute to build a school for those children and start looking for 4 people to donate for schools. All the best. That's another South Africans. South Africans are standing up for Nigerians. That is South Africans that you people are hating on. This is another. Mr. Frank, your video of comparing Nigerians with South Africa touch a lot of people. You can even tell from the comment section. It looks like many are willing to donate towards the building of the schools. I am from South Africa. I will donate as well. This is another South African. Please, Nigerians, South Africans are ready to donate to build schools for this Benue State. Please, I am pleading. I'm on my knees pleading. Nigerians, I've opened a GoFundMe called Back Body. Please, it's in my bio. You people can go there, South Africans. You can go there, donate. Please, let's raise money to build school for these children. Please, they deserve better. Thank you so very much. South Africans, please, we need you. We need you. Thank you so very much for your support. We love you, and I love you so much. Shame on Nigerians. Nigerians, shame on you. South Africans, they want to build schools for Nigeria. Shame on you. It will be in a history that South Africa has raised, donate money to build schools for Nigeria. Shame on Nigerians.
Before you comment, before you get emotional, I need you to do one thing. Listen to this video until the very end, because what I'm about to say will challenge a lot of narratives many Africans repeat without thinking. If you are new here, welcome. And this platform is where we have honest conversations about Africa, history, and African accountability. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Now stay with me until the end, because this conversation is necessary. Many Africans today love pointing fingers at South Africa and shouting xenophobia. But the truth many people do not want to confront is that a lot of those same Africans come from countries that are deeply xenophobic themselves. Let us be honest. In many African countries, people are already hostile to their own people because of tribe, Look at Nigeria, for example. You hear Yoruba against Igbo, Igbo against Hausa, Hausa against Fulani. In other countries, it is the same story. Tribe against tribe, ethnic group against ethnic group. So someone who is tribalistic inside their own country suddenly becomes the moral judge of South Africa. That is hypocrisy. If you cannot tolerate your own brother because he comes from a different tribe, how do you suddenly become an expert on xenophobia in another country? Now let us talk about another argument people love repeating. They say white people built South Africa. First of all, let us ask a simple question. Even if white South Africans built parts of the economy, what did they use to build it? Did they bring gold from Europe? Did they bring diamonds from Europe? Did they bring platinum from Europe? No, they used South African land, South African minerals, and the labor of black South Africans. So the idea that white people magically built South Africa alone is historically dishonest. Now let us flip the argument. If you say white people built South Africa, what does that say about the rest of Africa? Because most African countries have been ruled by black leaders for more than 60 years since independence. Black presidents, black ministers, black governments. So if your country is still struggling today, blaming white people in South Africa is not an argument. It is an excuse. Instead of insulting South Africans online every day, Africans should start asking their own leaders serious questions. Why are our economies weak? Why are our industries collapsing? Why are young Africans risking their lives crossing deserts and oceans to survive? Here is another uncomfortable truth. South Africa remains one of the most industrialized and economically powerful countries on the African continent. If South Africa's economy collapses tomorrow, Africa's economic position globally becomes even weaker. So we have to ask an uncomfortable question. Are some Africans criticizing South Africa because they want solutions or because they secretly want South Africa to fail? Because sometimes it sounds less like concern and more like jealousy. Every country has problems. South Africa has problems too. But South Africa's problems should be addressed by South Africans. Africans cannot claim they love South Africa while constantly insulting South Africans without listening to them. That is not solidarity. That is arrogance. If this is how we think African unity will happen, then we are joking. Unity cannot come from insults. Unity cannot come from hypocrisy. Unity must come from accountability and respect. Now let me leave you with 3 questions. If South Africa is the worst country in Africa, why do millions of Africans still move there for work and opportunity? If white people built South Africa, what have black leaders been building in the rest of Africa for the last 60 years? And if you cannot tolerate another tribe in your own country, how do you suddenly become an expert on xenophobia in another country? These are the questions many people avoid.
God bless one of the greatest countries in Africa, South Africa. God bless South Africa. Yes, what is South Africans' crime? South Africans' crime is telling Africans to hold their leaders accountable. To hold their leaders accountable to fix their country. That is the only crime South Africans have committed on this continent called Africa. That is the only crime. This tells you that we Africans, we lack accountability. We lack accountability. Hey! South Africans have suffered. God bless South Africans. God bless South Africans. Let me tell you one thing. If all Africans we have the courage and the zeal and the power and the strength of how South Africans are organized and united, Africa will never be the same. Africa will never and ever be the same. God bless South Africa and bless whatever they are doing in South Africa. Forget whatever some Africans are saying. I love your energy. I love your zeal. I love your commitment. The love you have for your country. You don't run. You stay and fight. And God bless you for that.
Africans. I want all the Africans to come here and let's talk about this. Because we are all here blaming South Africans for standing for their country, to try and fight for their country, and to try and make things right in their country. And we are trying to look at them and say, oh no, they're xenophobic. Okay, let's put it like this. Do you guys understand that South Africans have responsibilities? That's just like we do have responsibilities. Do you also understand that South Africans are also human beings, just like everybody else is human being? Do you know that South Africans do have also a lot of population in their country that is really suffering, that do not have jobs, that don't have a home, that don't have anything? Do you know that? I think it's high time that all of us started looking at things in the real world. You come in a foreign land, run away from the poverty in your country, and you come in South Africa to be wise. Does that make any sense? You run away from your land, where you've left so much problems and you failed to be wise there. Now you want to be wise in South Africa. Does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. I think Africans, sometimes we turn out to be hypocrites. Why do I say this? Why are you forcing or imposing yourself on a country that is not yours? You're saying you can't be foreigner in Africa. No, that is low. That is low. It is low. For as long as there is borders that divides Africa. If you go in another land, you are a foreigner, because you've gone in a foreign land with a different ID. You are a foreigner. That's just the fact. The only way you can say I cannot be a foreigner in Africa is when Africa, they open the borders. I don't think that will happen, because our president wants to make money, so that's not going to happen. Look, we African people from different countries, from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Uganda, from Zimbabwe, Malawi, Zambia, we need to learn something from South Africans. South Africans, they don't care what they do, for as long as they make things right. For them, a wrong is a wrong. They fight for their country. Just like you have seen the Kenyans. Change does not come by you running away and jumping into another country and then you start talking. No, it doesn't come like that. Change comes when people go and take it to the streets and they fight. When people die, that's when change comes into the land. This freedom that we all have today, somebody died for this freedom so that all of us can be able to talk, all of us can be able to even start saying, hey, I deserve an asylum, I deserve this. Meanwhile, your country does not have war, it doesn't have anything, there's no problems in your country. You just ran away and come and create stories that are lies because you want to obtain an asylum. That's being coward. That's being coward. I know you're going to call me names, hypocrites. You're going to say so many things, but I don't care. But I'm trying to tell you, because I always speak the right thing. You can never be South Africa.
Every time South Africans confront the foreign national question, the media reaches for the same word: xenophobia. I've been thinking about this for quite a while, not as a knee-jerk reaction to a headline, but as a genuine attempt to understand what is actually happening on those streets and why the label we keep attaching to it is making the problem worse rather than better. Because here is the thing about a wrong diagnosis. You can treat the patient forever. You will never cure them. And right now, South Africa is being treated for xenophobia when the actual condition has a completely different name.
South Africa is a leadership nation. This is a nation that is meant to touch the entire continent of Africa. This is a nation that has an inheritance, I believe, in every single nation on earth. That South Africa and South Africans are meant to touch every single nation on the planet. Out of the diversity and the beauty of your nation It won't be one ethnic group. It won't be one skin color. It won't be one people group. It'll be a unity, a tapestry of the beauty of South Africa standing together to see the Great Commission go to places it has never gone before.